We've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you guys from the Knights in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and so in the game for the Knights. Jordan with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
James passes to Irving. Misses the three. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far to the left wing. Westbrook outside. DeBusschere. That shot off the mark. And Kansas City the other way now. Here's Dumars. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Over to the wing. George outside. Fades and shoots. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good. James against Jordan. Pass to Dumars. Here's Malone. Here's Dumars. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Westbrook. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
James against George. Pass to Jordan. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Lanier. Inside. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's George. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Piston dancers. All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Piston dancers. your Piston Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Wilkins. That one's good from the corner.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
George outside. Pass to Frazier. 18 feet out. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Yep, count it.
They give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's DeBusschere. There's 1:17 left in the second period. Pass to Frazier. Fires the 3. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
Man, he didn't have a ton of room to get that shot off. That's the kind of shooter he is.
Outside Irving. Green with the ball. "11 feet out. Another shot. Detroit with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jordan with the bucket.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Irving. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Lever. Launches a 3. The rebound by DeBusschere. To the paint. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knights out in front, leading by just 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dwayne Casey's here with us now. And, Coach, what was the biggest difference from the start to the end of this first half?
Energy. We had to get energy in our game, pace in our game, cut it with a purpose. And once we started doing that and getting back in transition defense, the game became easier for us.
Hopefully they can find that energy early in the second half. Thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out Kansas City. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts, ball freely. Look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Hart.
And If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so it's Detroit with it, trailing by 2. Westbrook against Irving. This for the tie! And again, it's Detroit converting.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice in the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And for Kansas City, here's Dumars, and the call is going to be yes on an illegal screen.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And here's Detroit, and for the Pistons, Westbrook, the pass to George. Pass to DeBusschere. And here's Westbrook. For the lead. Jordan misses. Jordan's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 9.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pass to DeBusschere. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Over Irving. Pistons keep it alive. The shot no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Dumars, and that one is stopped right through.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
James outside. Pass to Dumars. Over Jordan. They grab their own miss. Sigma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Pistons trailing, and it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the night. There was some discoloration on the bicep. So far, the tendon looks intact. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Irving against Westbrook. Over Irving. Count it! And 1! He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity. And when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 6 points for him.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Dumars. It's good from about 19 feet. Kansas City in the lead. Outside Mitchell. James with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Malone. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Dumars. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Westbrook. This for the tie. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dumars. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
He can't get that one to fall.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to James. Shakes him. Westbrook with the rebound. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Dumars. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Dumars. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Frazier, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. A tight one here in Detroit. Here's Wilkins. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
First free throw is good. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Irving. Here's Dumars. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Lever. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. And Lanier gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Now, what's the saying? Don't
bust out.
Get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Irving. To the wing on the left.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here's Frazier. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knights out in front. They're up by 5.
There's only one of these around
We'll
here.
be back right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Knights, outside Irving. And there it is for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to George. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Wilkins, covered by Jordan. Here's Wilkins. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And Irving comes to help to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Outside Irving from outside the arc. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes. But PG could score on the inside.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City.
Bam! Your Pistons dance team.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Pistons. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to hear Kansas City's coach going over their plan during the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Irving. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Irving. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Three on the clock. 18 feet out. George, no good. Kansas City in the lead. Pass to James. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to stop LeBron James when he's coming at you and coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
Westbrook. Here's DeBusschere. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Dumars. There's the triple. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Jordan. That one a little long. And the Knights with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. James outside. And they'll turn it over and get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Pistons basketball.
The Pistons trailing. George outside to the middle. Here's Jordan. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Jordan's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Pass to Irving. Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan. Here's James. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Both good from the line that time. And the Pistons call time here. They trail by 10. 1:53 left to play in the fourth.
Keeping us all in motion. Here's your Pistons dancer.
Player of the game, LeBron James.
The defenses just look utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Now here's Jordan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
1:36 left in the game. James outside. Irving up top, pounded by Westbrook. Offensive rebound, second shot opportunity, and Lanier gets it to go.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead. I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knights.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for LeBron James.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Jordan misses. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Irving. And so the Knights take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo lo que le gusta a las nenas. La labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena.
Porque yo tengo todo, a mí las shorties me hacen coro. Que quiere foto, pa' que se le enoje el novio. I got it wrapped around my finger like a yo-yo. Just like a Lolo. A mí me gusta cómo habla la colombiana y cómo baila la PR y dominicana. Yo tengo labia, soy muy buena para el habla. Me dice capa, la Argentina vino de capa. Su novio me odia porque a ella ya se le cae. Pero por si se pasa, traigo yo el... Y la chavala, atentamente la mexicana. Yo tengo el wow, dime con quién estaba.
Tengo todo lo que le gusta a las nenas. La labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo lo que le gusta a las nenas. La labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo bajo la cuarta tela. Y ando con un flow que te quema. Mira, se cree en G. No roba mi energía. Contacto y emociones, física y condiciones. Música y aviones. No olvido cuando, pero se anda diciendo que tú lo estás perdiendo. El flow que tú te llevas, baby, no estás teniendo. Cuando a ti te escuchan se quedan esquizos. No es por compromiso, pero puede estar mejor. Cuando a mí me escucha rompen hasta el piso. Lo mantengo listo porque tengo todo lo que le...
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story. And we thank you for giving it to us. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Harden out there with Frazier. Then it's Reed, and it's Duncan, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. And for Indiana, they've got Gilbert Arenas. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Cummings. Then it's Jordan, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's Jordan. Outside Arenas. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here is Harden. Frazier kicks to Duncan. Shooting over Cummings. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jordan outside. And Pippen pulls it down. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now, here's Jordan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Shot clock at 2. Cummings can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times. Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Back to Arenas. Abdul-Jabbar against Reed. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Jordan. Up and in on the layup. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Here's Pippen after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Reed the pass to Harden. With 1 on the clock and the dunk by Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
The pass to Cummings. Leonard looking around. Arenas against Frazier. Outside Arenas. Over Frazier. Arenas can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pippen dishes to Hart. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Now, here's Jordan. Arenas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Leonard. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Now, here's Pippen. Harden missing his last shot. The offensive rebound. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacemates. Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them. Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wallace is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. McHale comes in for Cummings. Baylor, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Stockton subbed in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Arenas. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Baylor. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. No good on the shot. Here's Archibald. Reed. The second chance points on the tip in. Reed's got 8 points.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounds.
Stockton left side. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. At the elbow, it's Arenas. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
To the inside. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Arenas. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And that one's good. McHale.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Well, Heat leading by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Archibald. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. A fader. And there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Baylor. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The Heat leading by 6. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan is out there with Reed. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Frazier. And it's Archibald in at the point. Pippen with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Indiana shooting just 31% in the game. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And the dunk by Reed.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
So it's the Pacers now, after the Heat pick up 2. And it's Leonard missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Frazier. Duncan scanning the floor. Feeds to Reed. Over Abdul-Jabbar. The second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Willis Reed taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Reed. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Jordan kicks to Stockton. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem, with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Back to Jordan. Reed against Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. Ewing's checked in for Reed. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami leading by 12. Outside Pippen. Pass to Harden. Duncan trying to break loose. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And he gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 here in this quarter.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Please give a big round of
Some
applause.
changes for Indiana. McHale comes in for Cummings. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Kawhi Leonard.
You can't see. Let them hear you.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harden can't hit.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Outside, McHale. On the wing, Stockton. Defended by Pippen. The drive by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Down low. Here's Ewing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
First personal foul. Second team
He's
foul.
getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
For Indiana, Kevin McHale. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Frazier scanning the floor. Right block shot. Here's Mashburn, and he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 12.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
McHale passes to Arenas. Indiana moving the ball around. Abdul-Jabbar. Great defense that time from Ewing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Jordan's running. Outside Arenas. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Arenas has got it back down to single digits for the Pacers. Frazier kicks to Beal. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Mashburn, the pass to Frazier. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. From 12 feet out. Jordan can't get it to go. It's Beal on the wing. Ewing trying to get open. Here's Mashburn, and the shot goes in. Mashburn's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things needed to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Here are your Indiana.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Willis Reed.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Jordan. Cummings is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Arenas in at the point.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Leonard missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside for Pippen. This one for three. They get it again.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock. It just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. The Heat shoot their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 19. Outside Leonard. Back to Arenas. And here's Jordan outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Now here's Frazier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden, no good. The Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Jordan kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Duncan. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And yes, it's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jordan passes to Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now the pass to Jordan. Fires, high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter. Inside, here's Reed. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Cummings kicks it over to Arenas. And the Pacers another 3.
They've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Pippen. 8 points for him. Now Reed. Shot clock at 6. And Walt Frazier the basket on the assist from Reed. And the Heat lead by 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacemates.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Mikhail comes in for Cummings. Baylor, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Stockton subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Baylor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Stockton. And that one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to Mikhail. Mikhail's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now here's Baylor. Passes to Arenas. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mikhail passes to Arenas. Just 3 to shoot. 3-pointer from Stockton. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Reed.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players in the history of the game, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Now, here's Baylor. Back to Arenas. Pass to Wallace. Over Duncan. It's a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McHale's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Harden against Arenas from outside the arc. Harden, no good. Pacers trail by 15. With some arc, and there's the nice lay-in by Arenas. He's got 10.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Pippen following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Stockton passes to McHale. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Miami leading by 13. To the paint. Pippen misses. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Stockton's shot is good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Archibald. Out to Ewing. Goes back up. Archibald with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Pippen. Ewing is out there with Frazier. And it's Archibald in at the point guard. Stockton outside. And 3 from Jordan. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Shooting 5 for 8.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Pippen. Archibald passes to Frazier. Kicks it to Pippen. Here's Ewing. And the officials call a traveling violation. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 10. Jordan looking it over. And a wide open look for Arenas. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Pippen slapping it down.
James Harden.
You wish you could leap like Pippen. I mean, I
do. Arenas against Frazier. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 12. Pippen with the wide open look. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got his 4th assist in this one. Arenas kicks to Jordan. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Harden, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Leonard. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Leonard, no luck. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. To the middle. Here's Duncan. He gets that one. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Reed's checked in.
Show them some love.
Pacers trail by 16. Jordan outside. Pass to Leonard. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Jordan. Outside Arenas. 4 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Frazier. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Miami. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Leonard. Indiana with a new shot clock. He kicks to Arenas. Back to Leonard. And a wide open look for Jordan, and the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 16. Up top, Frazier. He's covered by Arenas. Here's Reed. Duncan trying to break loose. Reed misses. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Jordan dishes to Cummings. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pippen, the pass to Frazier. Now Harden. Outside Pippen. Passes it to Reed. The Heat need to get a shot off. Frazier. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Reed.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jordan. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Frazier. Out to the right wing. Reed the pass to Duncan. Tries again. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Here's Pippen. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Frazier. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Assisted by
the Heat lead by 18.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Harden. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's score. Pass to Pippen. Harden outside. Duncan down low. He's against Cummings. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Right side, Arenas. Leonard, that's for 2. Off target with that shot. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Pack it up, we back out on the road. Had to run it back and here reload. Never took no handout on no loan. We ain't cut the same and it's show. Can't lick if you ain't living by the code. That's just something that we don't condone. Gotta learn to get it on your own. I can't let it fade and never glow. Had to write it down, had to check it off. Recipe was bland, had to add it soft. 40,000 hours working on my craft. Said if I spend my last, I'ma make it back. Gotta keep it going, gotta keep it going. Never back checking when you're moving forward. They ain't heard enough till they heard of us. So we gon' get it bustin', tell them turn it up. I can't take this gift for granted. From where you started, look at where you at. I came a long way from the bottom. Ain't no way we ever turning back. Cause I've been on my grind. Wake up, get it first. I can't waste no time. I put in the work. We on 4th and long. Gotta go.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years. So is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said that'll work.
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So here's the Clippers starting group. And for Milwaukee.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. Number 1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense tried, but then you see the results. AD, an all-star talent, winning out.
Here's Walton. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Pass to Gervin. And here's Doncic. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Jordan. And he misses his first shot. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 3-point game. Now Edwards takes a 3. Rebounded by Gervin. Pass to Jordan. Here's Gervin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we've got some surprise teams here in the early season.
Some are surprisingly bad, and some are exceeding expectations. There's still a long season ahead, and things can change quickly, B.A.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Havlicek. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
That free throw good from Davis.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win.
free throws good from Davis. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
O'Neal misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Davis has got 6 points.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Havlicek for three. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Davis can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Gervin. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. There's Young with the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Here's Edwards. Following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Garnett. Here's Havlicek. Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Doncic against Edwards. Jordan, the pass to Doncic. Here's Walton. And here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside Edwards. Here's Davis. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Doncic outside. Back to Jordan. Over Edwards. The 15-footer is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
Here's Cunningham. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Malone. Shoots over Davis. Malone can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Love. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. That one is off. Love with the defensive effort. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler's shot is good.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Love with the defensive effort. Back to Paul. Pass to Blackman. The three is up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Bucks on top, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Milwaukee in the lead. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's tipped, and he recovers it, and Walton gets it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Havlicek. Releases. Garnett no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And here's Jordan. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Garnett, that's good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Pass to Gervin. Jordan with it. Here's Gervin. Now here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
To the inside. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
And here come your forward quarters. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your forward crew. welcome to the floor your forward through.
Doncic is checked in for Chris Paul.
Luka Doncic.
Here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to O'Neal. Now Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. They get the rebound. Walton banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Young. 23 points his last outing. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Jordan. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Doncic on the wing, puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Havlicek. Here's O'Neal. Second chance effort. Garnett, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gervin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dance team. Once again, Bucks fans, let's hear it for your young Bucks dancers.
Bucks on D. Thompson outside. Pass to Garnett. The shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And so here are the Clippers. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. There's Young with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Love to the right side. Here's Blackman, guarded by Young. Love, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Clippers trail. Thompson outside. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. All alone. Offensive board. Another shot. Unable to get that one. The Bucks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Blackman, guarded by Young. And the basket by Blackman. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Thompson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
A nice shot by Butler.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Trae Young, 3.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead, up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
23.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Milwaukee in the lead. Doncic outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And for Los Angeles, here's Doncic. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jordan. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by Garnett. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Young inside, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Drops. He ties it up. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one forced speech at halftime.
Young, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic slam by A.D. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Back to Jordan. Doncic outside. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Edwards from behind the arc. Kept alive. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And finished off by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by A.D.
Back to Doncic. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jordan goes in, down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Young. Over Doncic. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Young's got 8.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Doncic up top. Here's Gervin. From deep, Jordan. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
The Clippers call timeout. It's a completely new group for the Bucks, and the Clippers making a change here. Outside Johnson. Inside. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Butler. Pass to Blackman. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Blackman, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Cunningham. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Paul with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Love against Cunningham. Love passes to Butler. The baseline J is on the way. Goes back up. It's good. Off the glass.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Davis to the inside. 13 feet out. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Back to Paul. Pass to Love. Outside Butler. Now here's Paul. Fires top of the key. Can't get it to drop. Here's Davis. Here's Johnson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get anything we want.
Well, their offense is stagnating a bit here in the second half.
And he's right. Too much isolation. Move the ball. Good shot to great shot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Now here's Edwards. Cunningham outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Havlicek. The 15-footer is good.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. Pass to Jordan. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Now here's Jordan over Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Havlicek. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Count the basket.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Jordan against Edwards. Pass to Havlicek. Cunningham, right side. Shoots from the right block. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Gervin. Doncic outside. Here's Walton. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Cunningham missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute it.
When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, B.A. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. From deep, here's Doncic. They get it back. Here's Walton. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And so here are the Clippers. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Young softly drops in the floater. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Jordan misses.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Havlicek. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now Jordan. It's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Young. From downtown, O'Neal pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Here's Walton. And Havlicek pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Young misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Garnett. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Doncic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done. Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 7. 1:21 left in the fourth.
Give it up for your forward crew.
Here's Paul. Pass to Jordan. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Young finds Davis. And here's Young. And here's Edwards. Covered by Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with room to shoot. They grab their own miss. Garnett no good.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Walton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Bucks, Bill Walton. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting for LA. Trae Young. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead. Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your 4-1-4 crew. Introducing, welcome to the floor, your forward four crew. You know what time it is, Bucs fans. Give it up for your forward four crew.
On defense, the Clippers. They lead by 7. Jordan. Edwards pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Young against Jordan. Outside Young. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Sure to come back soon.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of two halves. What started working for you there?
Started playing defense in the second half, played it the right way. We started sharing the ball. We started playing a little bit more in pace, and we was able to get the lead. You know, in the first half, we wasn't playing defense, we wasn't talking, and you know, we came out in the second half and just kind of took it away and just made sure that we were aggressive on the defensive end.
I know you have high standards defensively. Glad you turned it around.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Said, heaven sent, God sent, at least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress, money's not an object. Busy than I'm, you know how my job get. Barking up the wrong tree, you know how the dogs get. Haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The earrings are real, the petty is real. Might trust my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Leticia, Alinda Felicia. I didn't even, you know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter. Was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. On Jesus in my life, amen. On the phone, but I love me a D. I'ma delete it, she my little secret. He tryna dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep